Welcome back. Davide Di Giorgio here, author, speaker of Being Unapologetic, launching soon, moments away. I am so thrilled to be introducing to you today an amazing friend, fellow Canadian. Kat Halushka is an international speaker and the meetup queen. That's right. You can learn more about her at kathalushka.com. Kat, welcome to my video world. It's so great to see you and spend a little time with you. How are you doing today?
Great. Thank you so much, David, for this. And I'm so excited for your book to come out. This has got to be the event for August.
Heck yes. So, as you know, because I coached you for a little while some time ago this year. The question that I love to ask, I think I ask it maybe 1,000 times in the book. What are you celebrating today, Kat?
Well, there's a couple of things. On Wednesday, I'm doing a live seminar using those tips, using your coaching. I'm so excited to actually implement and sell my course that I'm launching. So the course is coming out this month. And so the seminar is to get people in the course. So I'm really excited to help more coaches and consultants in this world.
I love it. Yeah, and I'll ask you a little bit more about that in just a minute. So, you are one of the amazing unapologetic influencers in the soon to be released Being Unapologetic. It is real, it is here, it is like it's a book. And you are unbreakable. So,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about why you chose that word and what it means to you.
Well, to me, it's just I went through so much struggle in this world. Nothing was really easy. From the moment that I moved from Russia to Canada, it's been a battle. And it's been just about everything to break me. Not being able to transport my diploma for schooling. They just didn't recognize it here. And then not being able to get a job because I didn't really speak English, not being able to even help my parents because I just didn't know how. I never had a job before. And so everything has been such a struggle. And then trying to go back to college to get a new diploma and keep hearing no, no, no. Trying to make some kind of dent in this world and keep hearing no, 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 no. And just keep pushing through that and not letting anything or anybody break me. And I think that what actually got me here. And that's why we met as well, is
Yeah.
just forward.
That's right. Yeah, we met in Lewis Howe's School of Greatness community first, where we were both looking for, well, what does that mean to become great? What do we have to do? What are the steps? I want to read a little excerpt of what you have written and the story that you shared. I learned to be unbreakable when I immigrated to Canada from Russia. I only knew a few words of English, had no friends here, and didn't know what to do next. That almost broke me. Actually, it did break me. I refused to move on with my life, but instead became stuck in the past, obsessed with going back to the known and the comfortable. But that wasn't an option, so every day was hell and every moment empty. But the desire to see my friends again drove me into 2 full-time jobs and forced me to adapt. That was really my first introduction into creating the unbreakable me. Having a goal was what made me learn my first 100 English words. And so what if they were welcome to Tim Hortons and double, double, double? It was a start.
Yes.
Crazy. When you think back to that time and even you listen back to, that part of the story that you shared, what comes up for you? What do you think about that now?
Well, it's just the horror that flashes through my mind again of being thrown into that drive-through position to take orders out of all things without knowing English. I don't know why, and I don't know what drove them to do that instead of putting it on something less interactive. But it definitely pushed my boundaries. And trying to listen through the headsets, the words that you don't understand even on a regular day. that was the beginning of the podcasting as well. As I started listening to the podcast just to get used to people and how they talk and how fast they talk and what words they use and the filler words they use, right? So it helped a lot move my English forward as well as move my listening forward.
Right. So tell us, for those people who, I mean, everybody wants to be unbreakable. everyone wants to feel that they can just make it through no matter what. What would you suggest are some of the steps or things that we could think about to really to take on an unbreakable way of being?
I really believe the most important thing that I did to stay unbreakable is picking that one goal. And it's not the goal that's important to other people, and it's not to make me look good or make anybody feel good. It was for me. And for me, I just wanted to go back to Russia, visit my friends. I wanted to go back. And so that just showed me that having one goal that matters to me pushed me to such extended energy
Hmm.
and extended power like nothing else. And I keep hearing people that, oh, well, like for example, a lot of people are motivated by money and everybody else shames them. There's nothing wrong with being motivated by money. If you want more money, make more money. Who cares what other people think? It doesn't matter.
And I think that's probably the biggest lesson that I'm learning also, even with this book promotion, and just, getting my vision out there, is you do have to focus on one thing. And the one thing in particular you have to focus on is what you believe and what you want.
Exactly.
And everything else, you just have to put it aside. And, I talk about this in the book, is like all the great leaders of the world, no matter who they were very focused on what they wanted and what they believed. And because they were so focused and they didn't let other people break them along the way, or if they did, they just got back up, that's what made them so great today. And so I think there's so much. Yeah, it's having that one goal. It's funny, actually, today I shared on my Facebook and Instagram story. I said, what is the one thing you're focusing on this week? Because if you can choose one thing, we've scientifically actually proven it that you'll actually accomplish it more than if you have 15 things you want to try to accomplish, right? So I think that's really great advice, to have that one big goal. So let me ask you, what then in the scheme of things does being unapologetic mean to you?
Well, it's just being myself, no matter what other people say or think. It's the one thing is coming to peace with the outside worlds when it comes to the way they see you. And so for me, I just assume there's going to be people who don't like me.
Mm.
And I assume that there's going to be people who will connect with me on such a higher level, just like we did. And we're going to love working together, talking, just hanging out. We're going to share the vision and the values. And I just assume that there are people who just don't care. They just go about their own life. And just coming to peace with those three things helps me be myself, love myself for who I am, and stand out, because I don't care when you come into my space what you think. I care what I have to deliver, what I am on a mission to do, what I am going to help you with.
Oh, I love that. And I love that, it's interesting because some people would say, having to deal with, well, there's some people who aren't going to like you. Some people, that's very difficult to actually take. But what I love is that part of your formula is, but then there's also people who are going to resonate with me at such a higher level. And so when you can put those on the balance together, yeah, I want to put my energy towards those people, and all the people who don't get it. So what? Like, why waste your time? Right?
Exactly.
We're
Let
not
them
meant. Yeah,
go.
exactly. We're not meant for, like, we're not looking for the 100%. I think it's Lisa Sasevich, the queen of sales conversion. She says, what she teaches you will help you to convert 100% of your ideal audience. And I love that. When I first heard that, I thought that's so smart. It's also a brilliant marketing tactic, but but it really does make sense. If you focus on 100% of the people who you will resonate with in this lifetime, the rest, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it's okay. They'll be there, and that's okay. They don't have to resonate, but there's going to be people. And what I always tell clients too is it worth it if that one person resonates with what you have to do or what you have to say? And I think that makes it so worth it. I love that. So tell me, what are you most excited about these days? You were telling us about your launch and program. Give us a little bit more insight into what it is that you're building for us.
Well, it's a course that helps coaches and consultants get more clients. I meet so many coaches every single week who just struggle taking their business off the ground. And just by getting the initial 5, 10 clients, by getting that foundation, that confidence in themselves, first of all, and then in their clients, and learning their systems and their processes that they use to help them, I really believe that it will impact the world 10 times more than I could ever done by myself. I never
Mhm.
claimed to be an expert in everything, but I know there are experts out there who can cover every single aspect of life, and I want to help them to get in front of more people.
I love it. So, so good. Now, also, when people do purchase the limited edition copy in the US, or when we go number one in any of the Amazon countries, they get all these bonuses. Right now, we're almost at $15,000 US in bonuses, and you have so generously donated a great bonus. Tell us a little bit about the bonus that people will unlock when we go either number one in an international country or they purchase both the ebook and the limited edition hardcover.
Yeah, and I just kept it really simple. It's just a 3-day mini course that's going to help you get that first client. It's very simple, it's short, to the point, but it's very actionable. So it gives you the strategy, you implement it, and you get your clients.
And even if you already have clients, it's just might be a different way of thinking and a way of getting clients. So people who already have clients, maybe try it out. You'll have a new way to get clients, right?
Absolutely. And I highly focus on, you don't need the technology, you don't need to be a social media guru or know everything about Google and how it works. It's very, very simple. It's human to human marketing, it's relationship marketing.
And let me just spoiler alert, I've used it and I was very resistant, not very resistant, but I thought, okay, is this really gonna, work for me? And I implemented, and oh my gosh, it's been amazing. It's fun, and it's such a great way to build a community of people who love what you're doing and will follow you and celebrate you. So yeah, I can't wait for people to go through the 3-day mini course.
Me
Awesome.
too.
Yeah. So, okay. So again, thank you so much for being a contributor in the book. It is a real honor for me to have you, as I said, fellow Canadian. I'm so thankful that we met and stayed connected and that you got to hang out with me at my event. I know you're going to be back soon, maybe for the
Yes,
book launch party, October 10th.
October.
Calendar. What's one thing you want to leave our viewers with? The one thing you want people to start doing immediately, maybe so that they can step into their unbreakable attitude or unbreakable way of being?
I really want for all of you to do one thing, and it's talk about your business. So,
Mm.
whether it is today, right now, as you're listening to this, make a decision to go and talk about your business, either to one person, give them a call. Don't be one of those people to send an email. Just give them a call and talk to them and tell them about what you do and figure out the way you can work together, or post it on your Facebook. Don't be salesy, don't make offers, but just talk about your business and why it is that you started your business.
I love it. As I always say, you have to be the number one ambassador for your own brand and what you're up to. So beautiful, beautiful words. Kat, thank you so much. I cannot wait to launch this book with you. One of the unapologetic influencers. So amazing. Check it out at beingsunapologetic.com. Get your copy right now. And Kat, we will see you very, very soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, David.